But what if you tried to beat Super Mario Party Jamboree while doing absolutely nothing? That's what we're going to find out. Before we start, here are some ground rules. I can only press A to hit a dice block or scroll through text, and plus to begin the minigames. Other than that, I need some god tier luck to get first place. I will be playing on King Bowser's Keep, 30 turns and every CPU on master difficulty, and I play as Luigi for tradition. Let's get this match started and hope for good luck. Before the game even begins and the order will be decided, I roll a 10, which means I get to go first. This can be a good thing or a bad thing, but let's hope luck is on my side. On turn 1 I roll a 6, but here comes the hard truth of my situation. I get to a shop and realize I'm also not allowed to move my cursor, so whenever I get to a shop I'm forced to buy something that takes away coins, and worst of all, I can't even use those items. I land on a blue space and get 3 coins. Daisy also stops at the shop and buys a dueling glove. If she uses this against me, I can lose tons of coins, which I obviously need to buy a star. Bowser Jr. buys a Bowser Byway lever, which can be used in my favor or it can be used against me, and he gets 15 coins after that by landing on a lucky space. Goomba buys a super creepy dice, which can also be used against me, since if you get hit with a creepy dice, you can only roll a 1, 2, 3. After that is our first minigame, which is called Front. And just watch what happens when I do nothing. Yep, I lost immediately, which sucks because I get a total of 0 coins, which puts me in 3rd place. On the second turn, I rolled a 4, landed on a blue space, which nets me 3 coins once again. Daisy, however, lands on an event space, which causes Bowser to switch the route on this platform around him from clockwise to counterclockwise. This is going to screw me over, I can feel it. Bowser Jr. is next, and he turns the Bowser lever, which turns it back around luckily. Goomba uses the super creepy dice block, which gives me, Daisy and Bowser Jr. the curse of the 1, 2, 3 dice block. He rolls an 8 and gets 3 coins. After that, it's minigame time. And well, it's another minigame where I just watch and the computers win. After this minigame, I move over to last place. Luck isn't in my favor now, sadly. On turn 3, Imposter Bowser will spit fireballs on 2 spaces, turning them into Bowser spaces. Eventually, this board is going to be filled with Bowser spaces, so it gets really difficult. Sadly, I roll a 1 because of the creepy dice block. Even worse, I get a double dice block from the lucky space, which I cannot even use. Thanks game, Daisy uses her dueling glove and thankfully doesn't choose me. She gets 24 coins from the minigame, stealing 12 coins from Goomba, bringing her to 2nd place. Bowser Jr. rolls a 2. He gets 3 coins from the spinning coin machine and gets 3 coins from a blue space. Goomba lands on a happening space, which switches the direction players will go in. The minigame for this turn, Stamp Out, is just plain stupid. The other players can fill out the entire board while I do nothing. Daisy and Bowser Jr. win this minigame though. Most of the minigames are going to be like this, so get used to it. On turn 4, I'm in 4th place. I roll a 7, which puts me in an item space. I get a double dice. I can't even use the goddamn item, so why do I have such bad luck? Daisy lands on a happening space, which turns the direction once again. Bowser Jr. lands on a versus space, so we all need to play a versus minigame. We all need to give 10 coins, so now I'll only have 3. Bowser Crashers is the minigame. It's a boss fight against Bowser, and y'all know how this went? I got 0 points, equal to getting 0 coins. So now I'm last place with only 3 coins. My luck is at rock bottom right now. Can this go any worse? Of course it can. The minigame is defuse or lose, and Daisy does all the work while I do nothing. Of course, we lose the minigame, and Bowser Jr. has 88 coins now. Holy crap. On the 5th turn, I roll a 4, which puts me on a lucky space, and manage to get 15 coins from that. Well, at least I got my coins back. Daisy gets 10 coins from the spinning coin machine, and managed to get the first star. But with good luck comes bad luck. After that, she lands on a Bowser space. Bowser steals 20 coins from Daisy and puts them in the vault, which means that I'll still have a chance of getting a lot of coins if I guess the number correctly. Bowser Jr. rolls a 6 and buys a chomp call from the shop. This can screw me over if I'm close to a star. Goomba lands on the Bowser space and we all lose 10 coins. Well, thanks for that. For the minigame, I'm on a team with Bowser Jr. and I don't know how I feel about that. We are playing the fruit minigame and I can do anything once again. So we lose this minigame with 8 points. On the 6th turn, Bowser spits more fireballs on the field. Right now, it's no big deal, but this will change when we go to the final few turns. As if my luck wasn't already bad, I roll a 2, which puts me on the Bowser space. space. But out of nowhere, Bowser feels bad for me and gives me 10 coins. Thanks, pal. Daisy buys a Bowser byway lever, which can change the route that we take. She lands on the happening space and Bowser turns the board once again. Bowser Jr. uses a double dice, gets a try at the vault and guesses wrong, thankfully. Goomba loses 3 coins by landing on the red space. The next minigame is a 1 versus 3, so after 6 turns I finally have a chance to win. The minigame is on again, off again, which is a pretty simple minigame. There's 1 player on top controlling the red and blue blocks and 3 players on the bottom which need to dodge the rolling face spike boulders. We managed to win this minigame and get 10 coins. On the 7th turn, I roll a 5, land on the lucky space and get 15 coins. Daisy uses a Bowser byway lever to change the direction and lands on the Bowser space to lose half of her coins, but she has 7 coins anyway, so what's even the point? Bowser Jr. uses Chomp Call to move the star and stupidly lands on a few spaces ahead of him, and he of course buys it. Well, that really sucks, but then Bowser changes direction once again, so the star that spawned can be easily reached. Goomba buys a custom dice block, so he can choose how many spaces he goes. The minigame of this turn gives off double the coins, which is not really a problem since I already have a bunch of coins anyway. Rocky Rope Race is just like any other minigame. I just watch and do nothing. And I don't like that Daisy is winking at Bowser Jr. That's kinda creeping me out. Turn 8 was just stupid. I need to roll 5 spaces to reach the star. Guess what happens? I roll a 4. This is just ridiculous, since Daisy is right behind me. Luckily, she rolls a 3, so she doesn't get the star. All of my dreams were crushed when Bowser Jr. uses a mushroom, which gives him 5 extra spaces, and then rolls a 5, which means that he takes the star with him. This can't be more unfair and horrible. Oh great, now the star spawns behind me, just what I needed. Luckily Bowser Jr. steps on the happening space, which turns the direction, so I might have shot at getting the star in the next turn. Goomba rolled a 10 and landed on a blue space. The next minigame was Light Wave Battle, and let's just say I got zapped. On turn 9, Bowser made some Bowser spaces again, but it's not really getting too dangerous yet. But my luck is going up at an alarming rate. I roll a 9, which means I can finally buy my first star. But my luck is going to crash down since I land on a Bowser space, and I barely avoid losing the star. Talk about lucky. Daisy also lands on the Bowser space, and she loses 20 coins. Bowser Jr. rolls a 5 and gets 3 coins. Goomba rolls a 7 and lands on a Bowser space. He's the last place, so Bowser gives him 10 coins. He already has so many, why give him even more? The minigame is lost and found, and Bowser Jr. won it, sadly. On turn 10, I roll a 1, which puts me on a blue space, which nets me 3 coins. Daisy has the same fate, since she also rolled a 1 and gets 3 coins. Bowser Jr. rolls a 3 and lands on the Bowser space, and Bowser just flat out steals a star from his son. Bowser, you're a terrible father. Goomba rolls a 1 and Bowser changes direction once again. The minigame is Sunset Standoff, which puts Bowser Jr. in a bullet bill, which me, Daisy and Goomba needs to avoid to win the minigame. And Goomba just barely avoided it, which nets us a win. I'm still second for some reason. How is that happening? On turn 11, I roll a 1 and I land on a Bowser space, and Bowser steals 20 coins from me. So now I have 16 coins, which is just barely not enough to buy a star. Daisy rolls an 8, which also puts her on a Bowser space. She loses 15 coins. Bowser Jr. rolls a 5 and lands on a blue space. Goomba lands on a lucky space, which gives him a custom dice block. A 2 versus 2 minigame is upon us, and it's once again a minigame where we can't win. So that really sucks. On turn 12, Bowser once again spits some fireballs. I roll a 4, which puts me on a blue space, and I get 3 coins. Daisy rolls a 7, and she lands on an item space and gets a cursed dice block from it. She's definitely going to use that against me. Bowser Jr. rolls an 8 and gets 3 coins. Goomba uses Chomp Call to move the star, and it lands in between 2 Bowser spaces. Nice. Goomba lands on an item space and gets mushroom tickets from it, which gives him multiple mushrooms. The minigame for turn 12 is Domination, where I do nothing. On turn 13, I roll a 7, beat the Mecha Koopa, which nets me 6 coins, and get 3 extra coins from the blue space. Daisy rolls at 9, loses 5 coins to the giant Mecha Koopa, and even gets to the Boo. She luckily steals from Bowser Jr. and gets 16 coins from him. You thief. and even gets 10 coins from getting back to the starting line. Bowser Jr. rolls a 10, defeats the Mecha Koopa and gets 15 coins from that. He gets to Boo and luckily steals a star from Daisy and not me. Thank you Bowser Jr. for not stealing from me. But keep in mind that Bowser Jr. is now the number 1 target. Goomba finally catches up with us, uses a custom dice block and rolls a 9 and gets to the star. But now he's second and I'm third. Luckily he loses 20 coins due to the Bowser space. The minigame is Bruise a Bash. It's a 1 vs 3 minigame. Goomba wins this one, so we don't get any coins. Turn 14 was the same thing as turn 8. I need to go 6 spaces to get to the star, yet I roll 5. Are you kidding me? The star is literally right there. I do get 15 coins from the lucky space though. Daisy uses the double dice and rolls a 9. She gets 10 coins from the lucky space. Bowser Jr. rolls a 7, buys a chomp call, lands on a lucky space and gets a creepy dice block. This guy has some major luck on his hand. Goomba uses a mushroom ticket, rolls a 1, plus 5 is 6 and has to do an item minigame. Wins the minigame and gets a creepy dice block. This turn's minigame is Rings to Riches and you can keep all the coins you get. Well, I got a grand total of 0 coins. This is just embarrassing. On turn 15, Imposter Bowser shoots fireballs on the field once again. It's getting more tricky now. Anyway, I'm right in front of the star, so I roll a 9 and I claim that bad boy, bringing me to second place. After that, I get a guess at the vault, and once again, I can't move my cursor. 41 is my number, and of course I guess it wrong. I get 10 coins from Dry Bones and land on a blue space, getting me 3 coins. Daisy is next, she rolls a 4, which puts her on a happening space, so Bowser changes direction once again. Bowser Jr. rolls a 6 and lands on a Bowser space. He loses 20 coins to Bowser, which is good because he already has so many. Goomba uses Bowser Bible Lever again and rolls a 1. He lands on the blue space, netting him 3 coins. The minigame is Jump the Gun, and once again we didn't win. We couldn't even do anything. On turn 16, I roll a 6, beat the Mecha Koopa, which gives me 6 coins. But I land on a Bowser space after that, and Bowser made me lose half of my coins, so that leaves me with 21. Just enough to buy a star. Daisy rolls a 9, and of course she buys a star. How fantastic. She lands on a lucky space and gets 15 coins from that. Bowser Jr. rolls a 2. Bowser Jr. and me must have swapped the lucky charm, because he once again lands on a Bowser space. The wheel lands on Bowser Revolution. What this means is that Bowser is going to take all of our coins and evens them out, giving us each 72 coins. Goomba uses a mushroom ticket. He rolls a 7, which equals 12. He takes a guess at the vault code, chooses 49 and it's wrong. Luckily, but he gets 20 coins afterwards, so it doesn't really matter. The next minigame is Prime Cut, and I'm all dependent on my teammate. Luckily, we won the minigame. On turn 17, I have the biggest luck I could possibly have by getting to the vault, choosing 43, and it's actually the right number, which means that I get 198 coins and 1 star, which, believe it or not, puts me in first place with 280 coins. Holy crap, but don't count your chickens too early. We still have like 14 turns to go and a lot can still happen. I get 10 coins from Dry Bones and land on a lucky space, which gives me 15 coins, and I officially crossed the 300 coin mark. Oh, but my luck is soon to be crushed, because Daisy uses Boo to steal my star. Finally, I had some luck and Daisy steals it from me. Thankfully, I'm still in first place. Bowser Jr. uses Chomp Call to move the star. I was like 5 spaces away from the star, you idiot, but he will get the pain that he deserves, because he lands on the Bowser space and he loses half of his coins. That's your well-deserved payoff. Goomba rolls a 8, landing on a happening space, and the direction will be flipped again. The minigame is Cookie Cutters, and we are stuck, so we don't win. On turn 18, Bowser spits fireballs again, and now the board is getting really crowded with Bowser spaces. I roll a 2 and get 3 coins from the blue space. Daisy buys a super creepy dice and lands on the space that I was standing, giving her 3 coins as well. Bowser Jr. seems to be the most unlucky person ever. Rolls a 1, lands on a Bowser space and loses 20 coins. I begin to wonder if his dad even likes him. Goomba uses a mushroom and rolls a 10, which equals 15. And guess where he lands? Yep, he gets a star. But wait, he still has 1 space to go and lands on a Bowser space. And he needs to give half of his coins away to Bowser. That's the price you'll pay. The minigame is Tricky Turntable. We only get 3 coins from this minigame. On turn 19, I roll a 6, which puts me on a Bowser space, and I give 15 coins to Bowser, which is no big deal since I still have over 300 coins left. Daisy of course uses the super creepy dice block, so the curse will affect all 3 of us. Thanks Daisy for making me feel even more handicapped. But she's going to screw me over even more. She lands on a Bowser space and our coins get even out to 119 per person. So thanks Daisy for getting rid of all of my hard-earned coins. Bowser Jr. gets 10 coins from the coin wheel and lands on the Bowser space, and he needs to hand over a star, which puts me in first place again. Goomba uses the custom dice block, rolls a 10, which nets him a star, and puts him in first place. You bastard! The minigame for this turn is a 1 vs 3 minigame. Unfriendly flying object is an unfair minigame because the one on the UFO can easily cheese this, but Goomba is dumb. So we win this minigame. On turn 20, I still have the creepy dice block on me. Luckily I roll a 2, so I land on a blue space, giving me 3 coins. Daisy rolls a 8, gets to the shop and buys a chomp call. Master CPUs really like chomp calls. She also lands on a blue space. Bowser Jr. rolls a 8 and also lands on the blue space. What is happening? Goomba uses the double dice block and rolls a 3 and another 3, which gives him 10 coins. Lands on the lucky space and gets double dice from it. The minigame for this turn is 3 throw. It's time for some basketball. Well, for the other 3 at least, because I just stand there with a ball in my hand. Damn, that sounds really weird out of context. Anyway, on turn 21, Bowser spits more fireballs on the field. I roll a 5 and I land on a Bowser space, and Bowser flat out steals my star. I go from 2nd to 4th place, you jerk. My chances of winning get even lower the further in we go. Daisy rolls a 3 and lands on a happening space, which changes direction. Bowser Jr. rolls a 1 and he needed to give half of his coins to Bowser. Goomba uses golden dice blocks and gets 15 coins from that, as well as move 15 spaces. And wouldn't you know it, he gets another star. His 4th, mind you. The minigame for this turn is sandwiched, and well, I got crushed. On turn 22, I roll a 3 and land on a lucky space, which gives me 15 coins. Daisy is next and she rolls a 7. She buys a golden pipe, which she can use to get right to the star. Bowser Jr. uses a creepy dice block on Daisy and rolls a 8. He lands on a blue space, which gives him 3 coins. Goomba uses the byway lever to change direction, and he rolls a 4. He buys a payday double dice at the shop and lands on a blue space. The minigame is Lumber Tumble, a minigame where you need to run away from Shy Guys on tree branches. I get pushed towards my doom, of course. On turn 23, I roll a 8. I make it to the vault, choose 11 as I can't move my cursor, and hey, one of the numbers is correct. Get 10 coins from the dry bones and land on a blue space, netting me 3 coins. Daisy is next, and she chooses to use the golden pipe. She just grabs the star right before my very eyes, which puts her at 3 stars. She rolls a 3 afterwards and lands on a happening space, which changes direction once again. Bowser Jr. is next. Bowser Jr. rolls a 9, gets 10 coins from the spinning coin wheel, lands on an item space, and of course gets a golden pipe. I swear, my chances of winning this game has gone down so much that I have my doubts if this is actually possible. Goomba used the golden double dice, rolls a 1 and 7, which equals 8. He gets 8 coins, gets 10 coins from dry bones, buys 2 star steel traps from the shop, and gets a creepy dice block from the item space. Dear Neptune. The minigame is matchmakers, and this is not happening, folks. Daisy and Goomba easily wins this minigame. On turn 24, Bowser spits one last fireball on the field, so now almost every space has turned into a Bowser space, so it's really dangerous. I roll a 3 and get 3 coins from the blue space. Daisy uses a chomp call to move the star, and the star moved to the vault area. She rolls a 10, gets 10 coins from the spinning coin wheel, and lands on a red space, losing 3 coins. Bowser Jr. rolls a 3, lands on a lucky space and gets 15 coins from that. Goomba uses a star steel trap to hopefully steal a star from someone. Rolls a 7, gets 10 coins from the spinning coin wheel and lands on the Bowser space afterwards. And he needs to give a star to Bowser. How unlucky. The minigame is 2-axis taxi, and well, I can't move, so this one is a no-winner. On turn 25, I roll a 1, which puts me on a useless item space. Wonderful. Daisy rolls a 10 and buys a golden pipe again, so she can get another star. As if she doesn't have enough already. She gets 10 coins from dry bones, buys a chomp call again so she can move a star. After that she gets 3 coins from the blue space. Bowser Jr. is next, and he uses the golden pipe. You have got to be kidding me. He also gets another star. At this point I need some insane luck to even get a chance of getting a star, let alone 3 of them. Goomba uses another star space to maybe steal a star, and then rolls a 2, which puts him on a blue space, giving him 3 coins. The minigame for this turn is once again one that I can't even win, so that really sucks. With turn 26, we are now at the last 5 turns of the game. This is the time I need some god tier luck or I will fail the challenge. It's the home stretch, and we all receive a star steel trap. Wow, something useful! Anyway, I roll a 10, and of course land on a Bowser space. Luckily, all players lose 10 coins, so they get punished too. Daisy uses a star steel trap, and rolls a 10 afterwards. She gets the bomb to the face, and then Daisy and Goomba are on the same space, and they need to duel. Goomba wins, he straight up gets 148 coins from Daisy, which puts him at 230 coins. Bowser Jr. uses the golden triple dice and rolls a combined 22, but also gets 22 coins. He visits Boo and steals a star from Goomba. Haha, take that you idiot. He lands on a blue space, so he gets 10 coins due to the home stretch. Goomba uses a star steel trap again, rolls a 1 and gets 3 coins from that. The next minigame is Cage Catch, and just watch how quick this minigame is over. 3 freaking seconds, so they all win. On turn 27, I roll a 7, which means I can actually buy a star. Is my luck increasing or what? But once again, right after, my luck comes crashing down when I land on a Bowser space, and Bowser is gonna even out our coins again. We each get 128 coins, which is a considerable amount. Daisy is next, and she rolls a 2. She lands on a red space, which makes her lose 6 coins. Bowser Jr. uses the super creepy dice block on me, Daisy and Goomba, so that really sucks. Then he rolls a 6, gets 10 coins, and then he steps on Goomba's star trap, which means that he needs to give his star to Goomba. But the bad part is, I'm also put in 4th place, since I have less coins than Bowser Jr. He is also standing on a Bowser space, and he gives us 20 coins to Bowser, which means that I'm in 3rd place again. Goomba rolls a 3 and buys a golden double dice from the shop and lands on the blue space afterwards. The minigame is a double the coins minigame. It's snowball time, and we win within 1 second, so we get 20 coins. On turn 28, I roll a 1, which puts me on a Bowser space, and I give 20 coins to him. Daisy uses the golden pipe once again to claim another star. She rolls a 3, claims the star, gets 15 coins from the Mega Mecha Koopa, and wins the duel for a creepy dice block. Bowser Jr. places a star steel trap and rolls a 4, and he again steps on a Goomba star steel, so he needs to give away his 2nd star to Goomba. Goomba rolls a 9, gets 10 coins from Dry Bones, gets 3 coins from the blue space. The minigame is a 1 versus 3. It's me against the others, and well, the others win, as to be expected. On turn 29, I roll a 5, get 6 coins from the mech that was there, and luckily stepped on the blue space, giving me 6 coins. Daisy rolls a 9, so she buys yet another star. When she gets to Boo, she steals a star from Goomba, so she has 6 stars now. She gets 10 coins from Dry Bones, buys 2 star steel traps, and lands on the blue space. Bowser Jr. is next, and he throws a creepy dice block on me. Are you kidding me? Bowser Jr. then steps on a red space, losing 6 coins. Goomba used the golden double dice again. He rolls 2 and a 10, simply 12. Gets a bomb to the face and buys a star. There's no chance of winning for me now, and after that he steps on a Bowser space and he loses 69 coins. Nice. After that is a 2 vs 2 minigame, Rocky Rope Race, and well, it's again one we can't win. Bowser Jr. and Goomba win this one. Nothing really interesting happened in turn 30, so it's time for the bonus stars. First one is the shopping bonus, and well, big surprise, Goomba takes that one. The second one is the misfortune bonus, and Goomba also takes that one home. The last one is the sightseer bonus, and Goomba again? Is this guy a god or something? This little stump with feet just wins. While I wasn't able to beat Super Mario Party Jamboree while doing absolutely nothing, it was a really fun experiment. But anyway, I really hoped you liked this video. If you did that, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. You will get a video about Mario Kart 9 very soon. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.